Hello everyone, welcome to my book channel. I'm just excited to show you guys truly where I'm at currently in life. I'm just really into myself. I'm engulfed in myself, not on a selfish term or like a selfish sense, but I just love where I am right now. Focused on myself, watering my plant, watering my garden, and just tending to my own garden. I feel like if I'm not good, nothing else matters. If my heart is not right, nothing else in this world matters. So I just found peace and solitude and getting to know me. And a part of getting to know Natalia is the fact that I like to read. I don't really watch TV like that. If I do, I'll binge watch a show, but it has to be like 5 seasons or more. Like I can't just watch something quick because I'm gonna get hooked, and I'm an emotional viewer, so I get attached. Okay, real bad. So my favorite show is Game of Thrones. I love Vampire Diaries, the originals, and if you know, you know. Klaus or Dame. But even though Elijah was my guy. But see, we going off topic. But most people really just want to know who you are, like your true self. And you have to show up as your most authentic self always. And I feel like a lot of people just get surface level Natalia. And I don't want people to get surface level Natalia anymore. I want you guys to get the in-depth version. I feel like that's fair. So where I am now, child, all I do is read. I live at Barnes and Nobles. I order books all the time. I lied. Not that much. I'm mainly into going to Barnes and Nobles. But if I don't see it at Barnes, I will probably order it on Amazon. But I love a good Barnes and Nobles jam. Period. And I know it's Barnes and Noble. But it just says, you know, black people, we gotta put our own little spin on stuff. So I say Barnes and Nobles. But I'm just excited. I'm excited. I went on Pinterest because I did watch a few videos and I feel like they all like the same as far as like the questions go. So I was trying to find my own little set of questions, but it's okay. So I went on Pinterest to find some questions. Why not? I feel like that's what everybody did. Like you ain't come up with that and originate that question. Y'all all want to look up the question somewhere. So I'm not gonna gatekeep. If you making a YouTube for your Booktube account, you're making a Booktube Instagram. What? If you're making a Booktube, go to Pinterest, get you some questions for your newbie tag. Call it a day. The first question is, why did you start this channel? I'm literally like in love with reading. Like we go together real bad. Real bad. And so I created this channel to put myself out there, for me to become acquainted with other people who love to read. I want to be friends, like build friendships, and people be like, oh, that's so weird, you just throwing yourself out there to like meet strangers and stuff. But I feel like we're in an age and a time where like social media is literally like, that's what it's for. Like you have to put yourself out there and meet people. And so I'm not afraid of that. And I just want to meet new people. But I want to meet people who love to do what I do, and also become acquainted with people who are like shy and like, oh, I want to get into reading, but I don't know where to start. Like, or I feel like reading is weird or boring. Like, I want to break all barriers and, you know, just show people that reading is fun, reading is lit, reading is cool, and if you get you a good book, baby, forget about it. Like your whole day, your whole weekend, your whole month is gone. You're gonna be locked in, like can't come out the book. Number 2, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to this Booktube? Well, myself. I feel like I can bring myself. I feel like I can literally, like, I'm the biggest box underneath the Christmas tree with the biggest bow and the most beautiful wrapping paper. and you're gonna like rip it up and open it and be like, oh my god, who is that? Like, that's me. I just want to bring myself, be fun, laugh, be my socially awkward, really little cherry self, and just have a time. I don't want to put any like themes or any, you know, set standards on my page. Like, it's okay. Like, I just want to leave it very broad and open because I don't know where this channel is going to take me. I just hope God sets me up to prosper. Number 3, what are you most excited for about this channel? I'm excited to, again, meet new people. I'm excited to see what y'all reading because I've already been on Booktube, so I'm already like following a lot of people. So I just want to connect and, you know, like get to know other booktubers, get to know people who read like me. Y'all show me some new genres because I've been trying to get into other stuff, but I can't. But you know, just being open to the world of the unknown. Like, I think that's the most exciting part about it, the world of the unknown. Number 4, why do you love reading? Fun fact, I used to hate reading. Real bad. The coldest winter ever. That's, maybe, that got me into reading. My nose is not done, mind your business. But that got me into reading. Like, I've grown to love reading because I never liked it growing up. And just certain books stuck out to me. And when I went through a really low place in my early 20s, I was just depressed and I didn't know myself for real. Like, I was happy and showing up cheery every day, how I am now, but it was a mask. When I was by myself, I was depleted and I was depressed, not eating, driving myself insane. And so I had to find a hobby. And I used to just buy books because I always loved the idea of it, but I never mastered the art of actually executing. And once I really got engulfed in reading, I really just took off from there, and I loved it. And I really do still. Like, I literally love reading, bro. So I can't stop. Number 5, what book or series got you into reading? The Coldest Winter Ever. The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Socha. That got me into reading. But then, like, it was still like that tug of war, like, do you really like reading? This is boring. People are not going to want to hang out with you and be your friend. Like, this is so boring. And none of my friends read or like to read. Or they be like, I like to read, or they act like they like to read. But I don't think they really reading. No shade, I love y'all. But I really like to read. Like, whole day's gone. Like, what are you doing for the day? I'm reading. Like, so, I don't know. But for me, we go together real bad. And even series, like, was there a series? No, I feel like there were series that like got me into wanting to write, but not so much my reading. Not so much. And when I did love Game of Thrones about like a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, I got the books, but I never read the books. So like, I feel like the two, they go, some people could like binge or like read the books, the series or whatever, and then like, you know, like the shows or the movies go to it hand in hand. I separate the two. Like, I'm gonna binge watch a show and that's for that. My books are my books. Like, I don't like to mix the two. But I know some people do, and that's okay. Number 6, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Child, how y'all be editing so perfect? For real. Like, y'all edit so amazingly. I be sitting like, oh my god. What equipment do y'all use for your content? Like, what's the best camera? I have a Sony Z10, whatever it's called. But I have that one. It's cool. I love it. As you can see, it's great quality. But I feel like people use like different lenses or like what software do y'all use to edit? I feel like Final Cut Pro is not the only editing software. And I know now people use CapCut, but y'all gotta spill the tea because we want to hear what y'all be doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I know how to edit for the most part, but y'all be having some little goodies in the editing bag. And y'all need to share and stop gatekeeping for the new people, okay? I love you guys though. Number 7, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Being consistent, the art is showing up, the mastering the art is showing up. But I feel like now where I am, like I read so much, like it'll be fine for me, but there probably will be days I'm just like, oh, like I don't want to make a video or whatever. And it's like, no, you have to stick to it and be consistent. Like, you know, that this is a full-time job at the end of the day. Like, people don't look at it like that, but a lot of people who are further along in their YouTube careers and stuff, they make it a full-time job. You know, like, so regardless of what you got going on in your day, take the time to edit and stuff. So I have to be on myself, like, edit your videos, make the content, even on your worst day. Make the content, Natalia. Simple, make the content. When did you start reading? Like I said, I started reading, well, my mom had me reading when I was a kid. So my mom would try to get me to read every day. But I just didn't like to read back then. But she did. And I do remember like a lot of books that we did read together. Of course, I don't remember the names, so I don't remember the names, but I do remember that my mama and I, or she would read me books and stuff, and I was like really young, like she would force me, and like we would have reading time. But I didn't really fall in love with it until like 18, 19 and up. Even still, that's a stretch, like my early 20s. So yeah. Number 9, where do you read? Everywhere. Literally. Like my bag. This is my work bag. You see how heavy? It's heavy. You wanna know why? Don't mind my scrub hats. What's in here? Nothing but books, bro. I go to work. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 books in my bag. And I have my little, this is my Kate Spade bag, but I have my highlighters and my pens in there. So I always carry a book. Or 10, because I feel like there's always downtime, and I feel like if I have time throughout my day, read, especially at work. Like I have a lot of downtime at work, so I always bring books to read because you need to be off your phone, okay? Even if you're in a car or whatever, like pick up a book and read. You can have the audio book. There's so many ways to go about it. There's no excuse. Read before you send that text. Put that phone on do not disturb and read. So yeah, everywhere. Number 10, what kind of books do you like to read? I love a good historical jam. I love a good historical nonfiction. Fiction. Historical nonfiction or historical fiction. I love fiction. I'm trying to get into romance. But it's hard because I feel like, I don't know. Tia Williams, hands down, love her. 7 Days in June, chef's kiss. And Kennedy Ryan, Before I Let Go, it was great. I could like visualize the whole thing. It was amazing. But that's it. I can't do the Colleen Hoover. I can't do it. I tried. Ugly Love. I still have the book. I think I read like 1 chapter and like I almost threw the book out. I don't know what it was. I can't do it. There's no shade to her. Like you're, you know, how you're a great writer. I just couldn't do it. But if y'all have some recommendations, comment them. Why is she blow drying her hair and mess up my video? But comment them Jones below. But yeah, I love historical nonfiction and fiction. I love reading about my people. I love reading about my culture. I love reading, you know, the stuff they don't want us to know. I love deep diving it down a rabbit hole. I love researching too, like, and just being on my laptop and just researching stuff, reading articles and stuff too. But I just love to read. And I'm also trying to get into like Russian novels. So like my favorite movie is Anna Karenina. I need to stop saying that. It's Anna Karenina, and I'm probably still saying it wrong. But that's my favorite movie. And I got the book, and it's like so hefty. It's gonna take me probably like 2 months to read it, but I want to read it. I heard Leo Tolstoy. It's amazing, and I have The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I'm probably saying his name wrong. I'm probably saying his name like terrible, but by FD. I want to read that book. I'm looking at it, so I keep looking over there. And my current read, this is book 6 of month February. I'm so proud of myself. I finished 6 books this month, period. But Eldridge Cleaver, Soul and Ice. So it was taking me forever because I would have been done with this book, but like I don't know if you could see, probably not. Hold on, let me put my light up. But I like, you can't see, but I'm annotating in it, so that's what's taking me forever to read. I'm on page 155 right now. This is my little like mark. And yeah, so that's it for this video. This was fun. This is fun. I love you guys so much. I love this channel. I just love this because I feel so happy. That's how I know I'm doing the right thing, because it just brings me so much joy. But this is amazing. But that wraps up my book tag. I get chatty, so I'm gonna shut up. But thank you guys. If you subscribe, and it's greatly appreciated. I'm not gonna force you guys to subscribe. I want you to do it on your own, because that's what life is. We have free will and free choice. But I would love if you guys did. If not, find a way to just still support and just probably just tune in, like, whatever, share the video to someone that you think would like the channel, or think would, you know, engage, or you think would benefit from my channel. But please stay tuned for more. Comment your book pages, comment your Bookstagram accounts, comment your book talks. Like, let me know what you're currently reading. Let's talk. But this was amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.